AKAPADers. Guess what? We're finally here. I teased this. We're talking Zen Intergalactic Ninja, Devil's Due Press, DDP, 99 cents. Issue 0. Joe Casey, Lee Ferguson. We got some of our creators in here. Darren Bob. ZenIntergalacticNinja.com. That is a 404 error message. What is Zen? Why is he important? Let's look at this. Let's talk a little bit more about this guy. This is going to be 1 to 2 videos. Let's hit that intro.
The following is brought to you by AKAPAD.
Alright, so coming back. So here's the thing. I was at a comic shop. I saw this. I bought it. I bought it mostly to analyze the butchering of the Jay Lee artwork. Yeah, when you do this, and you have, this is one of the most iconic images also of Zen, and you let someone computer color over it, no. Jay Lee, this era, Jay Lee, needs absolute blacks. Okay, so I was kind of like inspired because I traced Zen back in the day. I was trying to get the rights for Zen. I would go back and forth with Bell Mouse on MySpace. Might have been like early, maybe like early Facebook, and I would give him like drawings of Zen and Nira X, and I was like, hey, you really let me do this story for you. And I was kind of like feeding him sample artwork and then stuff like that. But Zen's been on my radar for quite some time. It was cool to come across this. I spent 99 cents for this, so this issue has retained its value. That's more you can say about most stocks, like the Crumb stock. Remember Crumb Bakery? That stock's worthless right now. But okay, so I got this, and then was watching some Cartoonist Kayfabe, and like actually found that they did a separate video. So they come across the Zen in an issue of Wizard magazine, and Ed Piscor totally rips into Zen. Here's, I get it, like, and I'm not saying that some of his positioning for his shoot, because they used that excerpt as a separate video. Link for that down below. But he does a shoot, and yeah, like some of it's maybe true. I don't know. I want to go into where I was when Zen premiered, how I came across Zen, and how Zen overlaps with a lot of other properties from the 90s and the 80s, and to kind of address an article he references. Link for that down below too. But we're just going to go through this right now, and then we're going to do a action figure unboxing. We're going to open up a Creed action figure. See, I already shot the video, so look, it's open. But okay, because we're going to talk more Creed next video. So let's hit that table. All right, boom. Let's just do this. Hey, Try by Fire, sign up now. Indiegogo. We're going live on the 30th, and I'm not making any progress on this. That's depressing. Okay. You guys ready? This is what we got. We got Zen Intergalactic Ninja. DDP. Now, if you don't know DDP back in the day, they're the ones that started maybe the second biggest boom in comics. You want to call it a trend. It was a boom outside of the Bad Girl era, and what the Image Comics 7 started. Okay, so you have Image Comics 7, then you have the Bad Girls, Lady Death, Double Impact, video on that coming soon. And then you have this resurgence of 80s properties. G.I. Joe, Thundercats. DDP did that with G.I. Joe, and that went right into Dreamwave with Transformers, and then an avalanche. That pop was such a ejaculatory volcano that these properties have not gone away since they came back. DDP is the creator of that. And guess what? They were like, we can do it with Zen. And I agree. I think they could. This is probably one of the best 99 cent zero issues you could imagine, especially to reintroduce people to a property. Okay? Hey, you guys remember Zen? Hey, you wanted Zen to have more of a story, more of a character, more depth? Well, here you go. So boom. This is cool. So I love that they're just using the stock imagery, the stock logo for Zen at the time. Devil's Zoo Publishing presents. I like this. These are the types of credit pages I love. Okay, boom. We have a nice little rundown of what we're about to get into. Awesome credits, and look. I love this. These are all the people involved with DDP. It's like, how many people does it take to make a comic book? Holy crap. Jay Lee credited here. Boom. Okay, writer Joe Casey. Joe Casey at this time was probably my absolute favorite writer in comics. Mr. Majestic. Okay, go check out Mr. Majestic, Wildstorm. Mr. Majestic at the time was a better Man of Steel Superman book than what what DC was doing. He also has a runner cable that is incredible, and he had to get bounced off of that in favor of Rob Liefeld to come in to boost cable sales. Watch Liefeld did. And we have Lee Ferguson. I found his. I'm going to link to it down below. I found Lee Ferguson's Instagram, his IG. He doesn't look very active. I'm not crazy about the take of Zen in these issues. I'm not crazy what Lee's doing with Zen, but it doesn't matter. We have Joe Casey writing. So, and look, and these are Robert Conte, and we have to know about these guys. We do. Steve Stern and Dane Conte. Okay, Robert Conte. He's a part of like Zen lore. Steve Stern, Dane Conte. So this is a little bit of what triggered me. These guys aren't around. They're just not, and they can't defend this character. So why do a shoot on people that can't defend themselves? Okay, so here we go. Boom. We have some aliens. These guys are up to no good. They're hitting a very oddly silhouetted space station. You can see that this was done with the speed, and I think what happened here. Okay, and anyone correct me, anyone that has info on this, I think this was more of a capability statement. Okay, and we have Zen. Okay, so this is our redesign for Zen. No nipple, bad choice. He already decapitated this dude. This dude sticks his head out the door. He's like, what is that noise? What's happening? And he's like, got room for one more on this boat. But we're in space, right? So the Unexpected Almighty. What a title for a story. Okay. Wow. Look at this blur effect. This is too much. But we have Zen just cutting through people. Bring it. I could use the exercise. And Zen just uses Zen. I really like this breaking panel here. This is just awesome. You know, he's summoning. He's, using Zen magic, but it's like the Force. And he's just flipping and like knocking, throwing explosive. This is like the Puck from the guy in Die Hard. The guy from the Money Pit. He throws a puck, blows him up, and then here we go. Zen escapes, blasts out. And then we have somewhat of a journey. Like they're chasing him, Zen escapes through a portal, and then we set up our Earth characters. Okay, this is Zen, boom, shooting through the cosmos. We have some, kids, South Central kids, maybe ghetto, maybe Chicago, I don't know, but they see the star, and then here we go. Whatever, nothing out there, right? Nothing's out there. You don't know, kid, that this dude just got decapitated. You don't know that, kid. You don't know about the poorly drawn space station silhouette. And this is okay. So as a story, this doesn't really get me. But what gets me is that they go into the history of Zen. Now, Zen is mostly known for this video game right now. Trust me, if Zen was able to muster a 90s animated series with this game and the toy line, because Zen did have a toy line with Playmates, Zen would have just went up, okay? So here's the thing. We have an awesome breakdown, like level by level breakdown of the game. this is a great article. And then we have our boy Robert Conte, who is drawing this invisible space bug that Zen's flying. This is another prelude. This is another beginning to a different story. So this is shooting into a regular series or a regular, like a bigger story. This is launch padding into it. The artwork for this just makes me nut. Okay, this is making Peter feel funny in the mid section. Okay, cause this artwork blows me away. We have a little bit of insight that Zen, a little bit like Jin in Dark Crystal, he has elders. The elders tell him he's done his training and he needs to go on to a hero's journey. This is a part of that. Zen in this issue, in this comic, in this panel, shoots out. He's in another pod. He shoots out of a bug's butt. Out of the bug's butt, and he enters the atmosphere and he meditates. See, this is some of a Zen trope. If you've read Zen comics, Zen incorporates environmentalism. He's progressive as heck. Okay, he is the hero we need today. He's far left. He's probably a socialist, but he's meditating to calm himself for re-entry. And then here we go. Okay, he goes to sleep, and then he's good. And this is a prelude to this. Okay, so Devil's Due, like I said, they're doing a good job in reintroducing a character. Volume 1, $19, 21 years of Zen comics in here. This is a prelude that goes right into the trade paperback. As far as I know, this did get printed. And then this is it. Because after this, DDP and our boys here, Steve Stern and Dane Conte, the deal falls apart. They get into some type of dispute, probably over rights, messaging, money, probably over money. And then that's it. Zen doesn't have his DDP comeback, and we're robbed of a Joe Casey story. But here's the thing. Alien Hero. So this is why I like some of these things. I had no idea that Zen had like a novel. I'm going to get this. We're going to talk about this. And then we have a little bit of a breakdown. Zen had a really good run with Eternity Comics. And this is just cool. This is a little bit of an artifact. This gives me a little bit of work to do. But we will discuss Alien Hero. We may get into the Archie and the Eternity comic series. So anyway, people, this is one of 2 videos. We're going to jump to Creed right now. But let's go back to the desk. And we're back. Okay. Ultimate Warrior Cup. Tang, Turin, BCAAs, and creatine. This is my all-day, everyday drink. Okay. Did you guys like the Zen discussion? Now, this is going to be 1 to 2. The next video is going to be in full defense of the Kayfabe attack on Zen and its creator, Steve Stern. Right? This is Steve. I always want to say Roger Stern. Steve Stern. Until next time, get ready. We're going to be doing some Creed opening, more analysis on Creed. People, we're doing deep dives. We're going into Chaos Comics. We're going to be rolling around in Creed. We're going to be doing more Zen, and we got some other surprises. Subscribe, support, show this video to your cat. This is a cat-friendly channel. Try by Fire right now on Indiegogo. That's also a link below. There's so many links below. Okay, I'm a content machine. AKAPAD, Peter A. DeLuca, the Eclectic One. Signing out. Be creative.